Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for joining us today. We are group members of Sana Mubarak, Riffat Siddiqui and Narmeen Siddiqui. Hi everybody, let me introduce myself. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity and it's my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Sana Mubarak and my degree is Economics and Finance. Now we are starting topic of development economics. Our topic name is income inequality. You know what is income inequality? Income inequality refers to how unevenly income is distributed throughout a population. The less unequal the distribution, the greater the income inequality. Income inequality is often accompanied by wealth inequality, which is the uneven distribution of wealth. Income inequality can result in a lack of opportunities for better standards of living and stable financial futures and political and social upheavals. Income inequality studies have to show the disparity of income among different population segments. When analyzing income inequality, researchers study distribution based on gender, geographic location, and occupation. Case study analysis of income inequality, income disparity, and income distribution are provided regularly by a variety of top resources. Understanding of income inequality. Income inequality or the imbalance of income earned by a group pupil exists in countries throughout the world. In the US, these differences in income have become pronounced over the past 50 years. Income inequality is not the same as wealth inequality. The former involves salaries, wages, while the latter involves net worth. Causes of income inequality. Some of the factors that affect income inequality include labor market outcomes, globalization, technological changes, policy reforms, more aggressive taxation, access to education, gender pay gap, wealth concentration. Labor market capital. The labor market capital refers to the human capital or skills and abilities that individuals possess and bring to the labor market. It includes factors such as education, training, experience, and skills that contribute to a person's productivity and earning potential in the job market. Globalization. Globalization is a process of increased interconnectedness and integration among countries, economies, and cultures around the world. It involves the exchange of goods, services, information, and ideas across borders facilitated by advancements in technology, transportation, and communication. Globalization has led to increased international trade, investment, and cultural exchange, but it has also brought about challenges such as economic inequality and cultural homogeneous. Gender pay gap. The gender pay gap refers to the difference in an average earning between men and women in the workforce. It is often measured by comparing the median earning of full-time male and female workers. The gender pay gap exists in many countries and influenced by various factors such as occupational segregation and difference in work experience.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Narmeen. Income inequality is a significant issue in both Pakistan and India. In both countries, there is a considerable gap between the wealth elite and the rest of the population. Factors contributing to this inequality include unequal access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, as well as systematic issues such as corruption and inefficient distribution of resources. Efforts to address income inequality typically involve policies aimed at promoting inclusive growth, improving access to education and healthcare, and implementing progressive taxation measures. To address income inequality in Pakistan and India, to encounter the income inequalities, government should dole out comprehensive steps and remedial measures. Investment in education, promote job creation, enhance social safety nets, Progressive taxation, address corruption, invest in infrastructure, small support scale entrepreneurs, empower women, encourage inclusive growth, monitor and evaluate results. By implementing policies that stimulate job growth, particularly in sectors that provide opportunities for low-income individuals, the unemployment rate decreases and more people have access to stable employment with decent wages. This leads to a reduction in income inequality as more individuals are able to generate income to support themselves and their families. Example, in India, the government launches a nationwide initiative to promote job creation in the renewable energy sector. This initiative includes investment incentives, offering tax incentives and subsidies to companies investing in renewable energy projects, encouraging them to expand their operations and create more jobs. Skill development program. Implementing training programs to equip unemployed individuals, particularly those from rural areas, with the necessary skills to work in the renewable energy. Focus on areas such as solar panel installation, wind turbine maintenance, and energy efficiency. Entrepreneurship support, providing support and funding for small-scale entrepreneurs interested in establishing businesses related to renewable energy, such as solar panel manufacturing or biomass production. Outcome: the renewable energy sector experiences rapid growth, leading to a creation of thousands of new jobs across the country, especially in rural and semi-urban areas where unemployment rates are high. Individuals who were previously unemployed or engaged in low-paying jobs find opportunities for stable employment with better wages in the renewable energy sector. As more people gain access to decent-paying jobs, the overall income inequality in India gradually decreases, contributing to a more balanced distribution of wealth and economic prosperity across different segments of society.
Alaikum. My name is Riffat. Excessive inequality can erode social cohesion, lead to political polarization, and lower economic growth. Learn more about the inequality it causes and consequences, and how the IMF helps countries in tackling inequality. Some degree of income inequality is to be expected because of basic differences in talent, effort, and simple chance. However, according to the International Monetary Fund (IMF), too much income inequality could erode social cohesion, lead to political polarization, and ultimately lower growth. Unequal wealth distribution leads to an imbalanced economic growth, whereby human capital is directed to high-end consumptions. The consequences of this is lower satisfaction on the wider population, causing increased cases of poverty. Income inequality measures the distribution of income throughout a population. In the United States, for example, a greater share of aggregate income is now going to upper income households and the share going to middle and the lower income households is falling, meaning income inequality has increased. Income inequality can result in a lack of opportunities for better standards of living and stable financial futures, and political and social upheavals. Income inequality studies help to show the disparity of income among different population segments. When analyzing income inequality, researchers study distribution based on gender, ethnicity, geographic location, and occupation. The wealth of the world has indeed increased by leaps and bounds, but most of it has fallen into the laps of the few. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today. Now, summing up the presentation, I would like to add one of my favorite quote. Bernie Sanders once said, "A nation